and welcome to my Disney haul. This is my second Disney haul and I got such lovely feedback on my first one that I was kind of compelled to do a second one. So this is my second big Disney trip in 2 years. This time we only did 2 days in the parks, Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and then we went on a 7-night Caribbean cruise on the Disney Fantasy, which was just incredible. If you've never done a Disney cruise, I would look into it. It is just sensational. The food is incredible. The service is such typical Disney service. It is of such a high standard, and the shows are Broadway style shows that again are just incredible with the pyrotechnics and the characters you get to see. Honestly, I can't recommend it enough. And the really cool thing about Disney cruises is that you get to see first run Disney movies. So we were really fortunate, even though we didn't go see it, that Cars 3 literally premiered on the boat. So you could have literally seen it before the rest of the world. The same with Pirates of the Caribbean, which isn't out here in the UK yet. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which has been in the cinema for a little bit, but obviously is not yet available on video or on demand, etc. So that was quite cool that we could have seen it. But honestly, come 10 o'clock, we were just gone. There was no way we were staying up to watch a movie. The movie would be watching us. The fresh air, the sun, the excursions literally wiped us out. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see them, but the option was there. So my shopping trip was sort of split up into 3. I'm kind of going to split it up into 3. From what I bought in the parks or World of Disney. I actually didn't buy anything in the parks because I don't like lugging stuff with me. So I tend to go down to, like, I'm about to call it Downtown Disney, but Disney Springs. It'll always be called Downtown Disney to me. And buy stuff that I've seen in the parks or go there first and just see what there is. So I did down Disney Springs shopping, Hot Topic, and then stuff that I bought on the Disney Cruise Line. So I think I'm going to start with my Hot Topic purchases, just get those out of the way. So I only bought a couple of things. We don't have Hot Topic in the UK. So when I do go to the States, I have to take a trip to the Florida Mall and I have to go and see what Hot Topic has. And I saw this, didn't even think about the price, I just had to get it. And it's this adorable Stitch kimono. And anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Stitch fan, and it's just adorable. All these little stitches all over it, with these, and this little black tasseling at the bottom. So I will enclose a picture now of me wearing it. So this is me at the Polynesian resort, just like taking in the sand, looking all glam with the Grand Floridian in the background. And then here's me now with Stitch at the Ohana breakfast, where you get to meet Stitch, Lilo, Pluto, and Mickey. And Stitch did like my kimono, so I felt quite special. It is the cutest thing I think I've ever bought. So from Hot Topic, I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think I paid maybe $40 for it. But then I signed up to some mailing list and then I got some money off as well on top. So it's super cute. It has this little Disney logo on the neck. And that's just the whole thing. It's just such a nice little cover up. Got a lot of compliments on it. So that's my Stitch. I love it. So my first Hot Topic purchase. My second Hot Topic purchase was something I sort of saw when I was standing in the line, and I kind of went, I've got to have that. So it's this Little Mermaid top, which, one second, has this cool under the sea logo with Ariel silhouette. And then those of you keen-eyed will see that it says reversible, and I can decide to go and have the full whack and go for this, which is super cute, and it's on the back as well. So I haven't worn this yet, so I haven't actually got a picture of me wearing it, but it was $26.90. Again, I didn't pay that because I'd signed up to a mailing list, so I think I paid $21. I'm not sure. I threw away the receipt, but yeah, those are my 2 Hot Topic purchases, which, yeah, just in love with. So yeah, I'll probably definitely wear it to work. I work at the Disney store, so it's okay for me to wear that. So those are my 2 Hot Topic purchases. And now this is stuff that I bought at World of Disney. So I had to get a hat. I don't have a baseball hat, and I thought, really needs one. I'm going to Disney. I'll get a Disney one. But I wanted something that was subtle, not in your face Disney, because obviously I don't like in your face Disney. I went for this really cute black baseball cap, which I think, again, I took a tag off of without remembering how much I paid for it, was either $19.99 or $24.99. So it's one of those. It's one of those where it's a color. That's how you what the price is. So it's either $19.99 or $24.99. I'm swaying to the $19.99. So honestly, don't quote me. And I'm sorry, I forgot to make a note of how much it cost, or keep the receipt at least. So it's black. But then if you look really closely, it has Mickey Mouse written all over it, and then there's a little Mickey silhouette right there. So what I like about it, it's a black baseball cap. At the same time, it's a Disney baseball cap. So I get the best of both worlds with it being subtle and Disney at the same time. And it was super comfy and came in handy on all our excursions when we got off the boat. But yeah, it's super cute. I really like those. It suits me. I'm not normally a hat person, so when I found this, I was like, yes, I want this. There are some other really cool ones, like one which is actually breathable and something-able from Nike with a nice little Mickey on it, but I think this one definitely suited my personality a little bit more. Ooh. So that's one Disney purchase from the park. Well, the park's World of Disney. And then the next one is it's a magnet. I know we have a tradition in our house where we buy magnets from wherever we go. This is trip number, I don't even know what, for Disney for us. So we still had to get our 2017 magnet, which is really cute, especially as, if you don't know, Hollywood Studios took down the Sorcerer's hat, the Princess hat, sorry, and they no longer have an icon. So it seems that they are taking to using the Tower of Terror now as their icon, which I think is really cool, but I think they should have probably gone back to the water cooler, if I'm honest. But that's something to hold on to. So it's now the little Hollywood Studios icon is Tower of Terror. Oh, and that was red, and I remember this price. It's $9.99. I actually remembered something. And okay, so I have one of these already. If you watched my first tour, and it's the pink one with the crown on the top, but it actually doesn't go on top of my antenna. I've actually put it in my car, so I think I might. No, I think I am going to pop this actually on my actual car antenna this time. I just feel that it's going to get taken, but I don't know. I think I'm going to bite the bullet this time and actually put it on top of my car. And these are $5.99 or 3 for $15, but I didn't see 3 that I liked, and so I just got the one. I should have got 3 so I could replace it in case it gets stolen. So that's my little Minnie Mouse antenna bobble. And just a little backstory. One of the girls at work gave me her comp tickets, which was so sweet, which meant that we go into the parks for free for the 2 days. I only had enough for 2 of us for 2 days, which meant that one person would have had to pay. So as a thank you gift, she's a big Toy Story fan. I found this. It's Woody Mickey. I just thought it was so adorable. I had to, so I got to give it. It's to give to her as a gift to say thank you for that really, really kind gesture. I saw it. I hope she likes it. It was $16.99, but I just thought it was adorable, and he looks super cute. This tag is really, really big and annoying. I just thought he looks so adorable. I had to get it for her. And then for work, I've actually been to work already this couple of days, because it's actually only arrived on Sunday, and today is Thursday, and I haven't bought these sweets in yet. I will do. I will make sure. So the Goofy sweets, which we again don't get here in the UK, being a Disney cast member, but I thought they really would like these. So I got the jelly beans, some character gummies, which I think all I see is Mickey and Minnie. Oh wait, I think there's a Donald. And some of these just chewy candies. I'm probably only going to take 2 in and hold back some for the house. I'm not quite sure which ones. Maybe, I don't know. I definitely want to keep these in the house. It's quite hot. I think these will go down well at work. But maybe I'll keep the jelly beans for myself. My dad loves jelly bean. And then there's another little gift just to some close friends. Actually, maybe I'll keep them. I don't know what I'll do with these yet. But I saw them, and they're the emojis from the Blitz game. So you got Stitch and Mickey. Again, the emoji Blitz characters. And this really cute Simba. That's a cute side. And this really cute Minnie Mouse one. They had Ariel, Donald. I want to say that's it. Ariel and Donald were the only two I didn't pick up. Again, they were 4 for 15. So I just thought, pick up 4. I'll gift them. Not sure who to yet. But, or maybe I'll just keep them and just hang them on things. I don't know yet. So that, I believe, is everything I bought from Walt Disney, that for myself. Anyway, my sister bought a pair of really cute sparkly sequin ears because she wanted a pair of new ones. We took Dad into buying a Mickey hat, the Mickey ears hat, so he could be a proper tourist. And I think, and Dad bought a second baseball hat to have some of the characters signed, which was really cool because he managed to get that all done actually in one day, the signing. So I'll enclose a couple pictures for you to see. So we're going to move on now to what I bought on the cruise. Yay, the cruise. So going back, you always buy magnets. Oh, where is it? Right in front of me. So we always buy magnets wherever we go. So we bought the park magnet. Now here's the cruise magnet, which, there you go. See, out to sea rather, 2017. The magic, the dream, the fantasy, and the wonder. So we were on the fantasy. And then, we'll just enclose a picture. And I think that's going to be really cute. We took a lot of pictures on the cruise. So I think a stairs picture might be really nice. Just something where we're just all smiling. We did get a really cool picture of us here in front of the fantasy. Just a great shot. Thank you to the passerbys who took that for us. And this was $9.99. They didn't have a huge selection of magnets with the date on, so I think this is kind of the only one I could actually pick up. So I'm quite happy with this one. It's quite cute. And then, so backstory to this, I'm a big collector. I feel like Ariel is my soul sister, as it were. And I really love the Pandora charms, especially because you can't get them in the UK. So I decided I was going to start my Pandora bracelet. I think my friend's bracelets kind of made me think, do you know what, I want one. So the first thing I did was I bought a bracelet here in the UK for £50. It's a standard Pandora bracelet, nothing fancy. And then I had my eye on a couple of beads. I knew I wanted the Cinderella carriage, but I didn't know what other bead I wanted. I saw them in the parks, but I just don't buy in the parks. I don't like having stuff with me. I already carry a big backpack. Don't want more stuff holding me down. So I saw the carriage, knew I was going to get the carriage, but didn't know what the second charm would be. Got on the cruise, and of course they have Pandora on the cruise. So I was doing my searching, and they have a Disney Cruise Line Pandora bead. So, couldn't walk away from it. So I ended up buying the carriage and the Disney Cruise Pandora bead. But look at the adorable box that they come in. So you get your usual Pandora engraving, but it says Disney Parks on it. And then this on the back, oh, ugly tassel, on the back with the Disney logo, which I thought was really cute, which sets it apart from your standard Pandora box, which actually is embossed. Whereas this, it feels ever so slightly engraved, but not nearly as cool as the regular one. So, hope it doesn't pop out. Here is my Pandora bracelet. And yeah, this is just, I went for the really standard Pandora heart, I think it's only £50. And so there is the really pretty carriage with a little bit of gold toppage there, and the really pretty Disney Cruise heart, the Disney Cruise logo. Let me get a little bit closer for you. You can It does not want to focus for me. But there you go. Really pretty. So the carriage was quite expensive. It cost me $107 or $100, just over $100. Oh, and a little thing, if you are going on the cruise, it's tax-free. So don't buy in the parks. Wait till you get on the cruise. Obviously then can't find it, then go to the parks. But wait till you get on the cruise because it's all tax-free, which was amazing, which I was so glad I waited till I got on the cruise. So yeah, Cinderella's carriage cost $100, and the little Disney Cruise logo was $50, $60. Can't quite remember, but I love that because I can't get it anywhere else. Can't even get it in the parks. So that's what I learned. I got these two for my first beads. One thing though, you'll notice the the carriage moves, whereas Disney Cruise Line one doesn't. So I'm probably going to have to buy a spacer or a stopper or something so it doesn't keep moving. Yeah, I got my little charm bracelet and it is adorable. I love it. I need to start collecting. I think this will be something that I buy a bead every time I go to a Disney park. So yeah, I'm quite excited. And then again, continuing with the jewellery theme, I saw this beauty on the ship. I'm sure you can get it in the parks. I didn't see it at Disney World Disney when I went back after the cruise. But it's this pretty Disney heart, which is quite a nice size. And then if you look really closely, you might just see it. I'm not sure if you can catch it on the camera. There you go. See, tiny little Mickey, which I think is really nice, really nice and subtle. It just looks like quite a blingy heart. But yeah, tiny little Mickey there, which I think is quite sweet. And that came in at $29.95. Again, tax free because I bought it on the cruise. So yeah, I'm a massive Disney jewellery fan. Always love my jewellery. And I think we're coming to our last of my few items, which is this pretty Disney Cruise Line frame. I think we decided that we're going to put the stairs picture, which is an I can't think of the word. Obligatory, that's the word. Picture that you should take whenever you go on the cruise. Is there stairs? You should take that grand stair picture. You've got our pretty Mickey in the middle, Captain Mickey. It just says Disney Cruise Line, the Disney Cruise Line logo, which was a really pretty frame. It was really slick. There's loads of frames, but we settled on this one. And it came to $19.95, tax free. Always have to throw in that it was tax free. And then because we did the Disney memory maker in the parks, we are tripping over photos. I think when I looked, we had over 250 photos. So when you spend $149 when you buy in advance, and then take into consideration how much that costs per picture, it's a no-brainer. We've got so many pictures to choose from. So we decided to buy this, the Disney album, Disney Cruise Line album, but it'll be Disney Parks, but a family 2017 Disney album, which, I open it for you. You can see you get the ability to put in three photos, and also write a little comment there, and that's kind of how it all goes. There's quite a lot of pages, and I think, honestly, we took so many, I don't think we're going to struggle filling it. And it has 50 photo sleeves, holds 300 4x6 photos. 300. I think we took over 300, but we won't obviously keep them all. So this came in at 20, I want to say $24.99. I want to say that. So I'm going to say that. 24. It's super cute. Really liked it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, we've got to get this because we're in. Oh, and then there, 2017 Disney Cruise Line. We are in the habit of taking photos and not printing them, but I think this will definitely force us to print them. So I'm quite excited to get that one filled. And my very last purchase, which is probably the pistol resistance of the entire collection. And I think if you can see behind me, I've got my little chip that I got from Tokyo. And it's a china cup, not a mug. you couldn't drink out of him. It'd be like more of an espresso cup. He's my little treasure. So, having Chip, I needed someone to go with Chip. Ta-da! I got my Cogsworth. So he was the last thing I bought. So we got off the 7-night cruise. We've done the 2 days in the park before the cruise. Get off the ship. We have some time to kill. So we head back down to Disney Springs. Sissy wanted to go to Sephora. I wanted to go and spend more money at the World of Disney. I knew I had enough money to buy this bad boy. I'm so happy. He came in at $80. And I can't wait to get him out of the packaging and hear him ticking because he does work as a clock. I could have bought Lumiere, but I thought no. Hold back. And just get Cogsworth for now. I'm thinking about going to Disney Paris for Christmas time in November, so I can pick him up there. Or there is a trip to, I am going to California in January at some point, January, February time. So I could pick him up there. But I got Cogsworth. I'm just so happy. I think he's going to look really cute on the mantelpiece. Right next to Chip. So I'm quite excited to get him out of the box. Or keep him in the box until I move out, and then I can do what I want. I can have Disney everywhere. So yeah, thank you so much for watching all 20 odd minutes of this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If you want me to see anything else I picked up or I didn't show you close enough, do not hesitate to drop me a comment, like it, don't dislike it. If you didn't watch it, just don't dislike it, just move on. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to bring you another haul, maybe it's a shorter one when I go to the Disney parks, hopefully in Disneyland Paris, or if not, I'll see you when I go to Disney California. So thank you. Bye.